Welcome to my channel. In this video, I will be presenting how result is computed for each semester in tertiary institutions. I will be sharing my experience as departmental examination officer and college examination officer for over 5 years. Over the years, many students may have carried over some course or courses, not because they actually failed the course or courses, but at times it may be error from wrong computation. Note that many things can lead to this error during result computation and processing. It may interest you to know that in some institutions, the course lecturer uploads students' score for examination officer to compute. However, in other institutions, raw scores are submitted and the examination officers have to key in those scores and thereafter compute the results. Whichever ways, errors are bound to occur, which may lead to carryover in some cases. Hence, this video is very important as it will give students useful insight about their semester result, especially in case of wrong computation. At the end of this video, each student in tertiary institution will know the meaning of terms commonly used in result computation and how to compute their result for each semester. Let's take a look at this together. How to compute GPA and Cgpa. We want to talk about the how we compute semester result in tertiary institution. Let's look at terms commonly used in result computation. The first one here is course title. This is the title given to every course registered by student per semester. It varies from one course to another. For example, conflict resolution, this may be a title of a course, use of English, and many others. And like I said, it varies from one course to another. The second one is credit unit. Credit unit represents the weighting of a course. Courses are allocated unit values such that 1 unit stands for 1 hour of lecture, 1 or 2 hours of tutorial, 3 or 4 hours of practical throughout a semester. So units are earned by students when they pass each course. So credit unit varies from one course to another. We have a course of 1 unit, meaning that the lecture will be 1 hour in a week, 2 units, 3 units, 4 units, 5, and the maximum is 6 units, which is project in most institutions. So credit unit, they are the unit assigned for each course, and it varies from one course to another. The next one here is carryover course. These are courses that students registered but could not pass. So candidate with a carryover course is to re-register the course and sit for the exam again. So we call them carryover course. The next one here is course code. These are code assigned to each course. It varies from one level to another, from one semester to another. These are examples of course code. And there are vital information we can get from course code. For instance, here we have a GST 101, EDU 403, BIO 204, JST 102, EME 506, PHY 308. These are all examples of course code. There are vital information we can get from each course code. In this figure, the first figure and the last figure give us two vital information. The first one gives us information about the level of study. For instance, this is a 100 level course. Then the last figure gives us information about the semester. So, for instance, this is a 100 level course, it's a 400 level course, 200 level course, 100 level course, 500 level course, and 300 level course. Then the last figure here gives us information about the semester. For first semester, the last figure ends with odd number like 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. As we can see, this is first semester course, first semester course. Then for second semester course, the last figure ends with even number, like 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. So this is a second semester course, 200 level second semester course. This also a second semester course. This is a second semester course. This another one. So for each course code, we get information about the course, about the level, and also about the semester. Then we have a grade point. The actual raw score of a study in a particular course determine the grade point, and grade point ranges from 0 to 5, covering scores of 0 to 100%. And we have a grade point average. The average of grade point give us what we call grade point average, GPA, and this is computed at the end of each semester. Then cumulative of grade point average give us what we call cumulative grade point average, CGPA, and this is computed at the end of each session. So at the end of each semester, we take cumulative of the grade point average. Then we have total credit carried. Each semester, a student is expected to carry a particular credit unit. In the case of a BMAS document, the minimum credit unit is 18, while the maximum is 24. But CC mass document, the minimum is 15, while the maximum is 24. So the total credit carried by a student each semester, we call it total credit carry, TCC. Then we have the credit carried by a student and the courses registered that the student passed, we call it credit N. So the total of it we call total credit N, TCE. Then the point end, we call it the total point N by a student, we call total points N, TPE. Then the cumulative of the credit carried, CCC, we call cumulative credit carry, CCC. Then we have the cumulative of credit N is called cumulative credit N, CCE. Then we have the cumulative of the point N, we call CPE. So these are the terms used in computation of semester result. Let's look at sample of statement of result. This is one. For each result, the logo of the institution is there, the name of the institution, the college, the department, and also the semester, the session are also there. The course the candidate is offering, the level, this is a 100 level course, then the registration number and the full name of the candidate. These are course code as explained earlier. These are course title, credit unit, the score that the student have in each course, the point N, then the remark. We talk about the TCC, TCE, TPE, GPA as mentioned earlier. The GPA of this student is 2.73. The CGPA 2.73. This is the key showing the meaning of the abbreviation. This is first semester result. Let's look at another one. The registration number, vital information, the semester, the level, this is a 400 level course. The session, 2023-2024 academic session. Then the code of the course, like I said, 3 signify, okay, this is a carryover course for the candidate, this particular one. So this is a course code, course title, the unit, the score, the point N, then the remark. For a course that a student passed, the remark there is passed. Then the one he failed, he earned no point, this is 0. So the student is to repeat this course. So these are other vital information. When we go into the practical session, I will explain all this. Then let's look at scoring and grading system. We want to look at percentage score, the letter grade, and the grade point. So for a candidate that score between 70 to 100, the letter grade is A, the point N is 5, very high. Candidate that score between 60 to 69, the letter grade is B, the point N is 4. Candidate that score between 50 to 59, the later grade is C, the point N is 3. Candidate that score between 45 to 49, later grade D, the point N is 2. Candidate that score between 40 to 44, the later grade is E, the point N is 1. Candidate that score between 0 to 39, the later grade is F, no point is N. So the candidate failed and is to repeat the course. And these are what we call carry over. Let's make progress. Computation of semester result. We want to look at grade point average and cumulative grade point average. Case study. In this video, I will be using the result of one of my students with name withheld, be using Mr. Boy, and the result we want to consider is from 100 level to 400 level as a case study. Let's look at it together. Let's look at Mr. Boy first semester 100 level result. The course code, this is the code, say 1 credit unit. Mr. Boy scores 60. The grade here is 4. The point N is 4. I told us that grade B, the point is 4. 4 times 1 will give us 4. This is how we compute. We are in the practical session now. Then this another course is a 2 credit unit. Mr. Boy scored 39. Oh, the grade is F. No point is N. So this course, he carried it over. It's a carryover course for him. Then this another course, CMP 111 is a 3 credit unit. Mr. Boy scores 63. The grade is B. The point is 12. For another course, 2 units, 79. The grade is A. The point N is 10. A is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. Then another course, 2 units, score B, 63. The grade is B. The point N is 8. For another course, 2 units, score 56. The grade is C, and C is 3. So 3 times 2, the point N is 6. Then for another course, MTH 111 is a 3 credit unit, score 74, which is A. The point N is 5. Another course, 3 units, score 58, which is C. The point N is 9. For another course, say 1 unit, score 58, which is C. The point N is 9. For another course, STA 111, say 3 credit unit, the score 65, the grade is B, the total point is 12. So let's look at how the result is being computed. So the total credit carry is 22. The point N, total credit N is 20 because the total unit is 22, out of which he failed one of the course, which is 2 units. So the total point he earned is what? 20. Then the total point N here is 79. Total credit N is 20. Total point N, 79. If you take the total of this, you have 79. Then let's look at how result is computed. GPA. GPA is total point N over total credit carried. So 79 divided by 20 give us 3.5. So this is a good starting for Mr. Boy. Then his previous is 0, meaning all students, they are starting at the same level, irrespective of the school you are coming from. So each student is starting on a 0 level. It's along the line that things change. Overtaking is allowed. So the cumulative CGPA is credit point N over total credit carried. So it's still the same as the current result. So let's make progress. Let's look at his second semester result, still 100 level. This is a course he registered 3 credit unit. He scored 70, wow, which is A. The point N is 15, very high. Another course, 1 credit unit, score 68, which is B. The point N is 4. Another course, 3 units, 73, the grade is A, the point N is 15. Another one, 2 units, 66, B, 8, the point. Another course, 2 units, the score is 81. The grade is A, the point N is 5. This another one, candidate score B, the point N is 8. It's another one, 51, 3 credit unit. Score C, the grade is C, the point N is 9. For other ones, score 64, the point N is B, the grade is B, the point is 12. Then, the total credit unit carried by this student for this semester is still 22. The total point N is 90. Let's look at his current, his previous, and his cumulative. So the student this semester, the total credit carry is 22. Out of the 22, no carryover. He earned all of them, which is 22. The total point N is 90. So how do we calculate GPA? It's 90 over 22, which is 4.09. So this semester, the candidate increased. When we look at the previous, the candidate started with 3.59. Then the current semester is called 4.09. Let's see how the cumulative is calculated. The cumulative here, combining first and second semester, the current credit carry is 44, first semester 22, second semester 22, out of which the current credit N is 42. Remember, he had one carryover in first semester. So then the total point, the cumulative point N is 169. How do we get that? You have 90 plus 69 to give you this. The cumulative of this is the previous plus the current. You have 44. How do we get this? Is the previous 20 plus 22. You have 42. Then I will explain this. So the cumulative, the formula used is CPE, is our CPE, over CCC. Then it will give us 3.84. The candidate was on 3.59 before. This the current semester, second semester, he got 4.09. So the cumulative now is 3.84. So if you compare first semester result with the second semester result, you can see that the candidate increased from 3.59 to what? 3.84. So the candidate is increasing. Let's look at his 200 level result. First semester 200 level. He had carryover in CHM 111, which is a 2 unit. He has registered it and he scored A. A is what? 5 point. 5 times 2 is 10. So even though the candidate had carryover in this course, he has re-registered in second semester and he has a good grade, which is A in this course. So it's a good one. So other courses registered in 200 level, EME 203 is a 2 unit, candidate score 52, which is C, and the point N is 6. Other courses, 2 unit, score 42, and the grade E, the point N is 2. Other course, ENT 211 is a 2 unit, score 74, A, the point N 10. Another course, 2 unit, the point N is 10. Another course, 3 unit, he scored D, the point N is 6. For another course, score A 2 unit course, the point N is 10. For another course, he earned 8 points. For another course, PHY 231, a 2 unit course, he scored 69. Oh, he missed A narrowly, which is 70. So he got a B, which is what? 8 points. Then for another course, a 1 unit, he scored 85, which is A. Then the point N is 5. A is 5. 5 times 1 is 5. So let's compute the result together now. The total credit carry is 20, including the carryover. Then the total credit earned is 20. Out of that, he earns all of them. The total point 75. Let's compute the GPA. The GPA is what? GPA 75 over 20. We have 3.75. And let's look at his previous results so that we'll be able to calculate the cumulative. The candidate was previously on 3.84 and now he's on 3.75. Let's look at the cumulative. The cumulative here, the CCC is what? 44 plus 20. We have our CCC, which is 64. Then the CCE, the cumulative, is 42 plus 20, which is 62. Then the CPE is 169 plus what? 75. We have 244. So our CGPA is what? 244 divided by 64. So the candidate now is on 3.81. Previously, he was on 3.84. Now he's on 3.81. So he dropped by 0.03. Although he's still on the higher side. Let's look at other one. Second semester 200 level, let's look at Mr. Boy's performance. He registered EME 204, C2 unit, score 56, which is C. He earned 6 points. Other course, GST 222, 2 unit, score 45D, he earned 4 points. The grade point there is 4. Another one, he earned 8 points. Another one, score A, 15 points. Physics 232, score C, 6 points. PHY 242, 2 unit B, he got 8 points. For another course, he scored C, the grade is 9. Another course, C, the grade point is 6. Another course, 1 unit, score A, 74. The grade is 5. Then let's compute the result together, having known the courses, the grade, and the point N, which is the starting point for computation of result. So the candidate registered 18 units. Out of the 18 units, he earned all of them. He passed all the courses. Then the grade point N is 64. So our GPA is what? 64 over 18, 3.56. Then the candidate, the previous result, it was on 3.81 and now 3.56. So the candidate dropped. Let's look at the cumulative. From the cumulative, this is how we normally do it. CCE is what? The previous and the current. So 18 plus 64 give us 82. CCE, this one is 62 plus 18, which is this. Then CPE is what? 244 plus 64 to give us 308. So our CGPA will be what? 308 divided by 82, which is 3.76. The candidate previously was on 3.81 and his current result, second semester 200 level, 3.56. So the candidate is dropping. Now his cumulative is 3.76. So from 3.81, now he's on what? 3.76. So this candidate is dropping gradually. So let's look at other one. Let's look at his first semester 300 level. The candidate, Mr. Boy, registered EME 301, 2 unit course, score 45, which is D. The point N is 6. He registered another one, 2 unit course, score 68B. The point N is 8. Another point, he earned 10 points. Another 300 level course, he earned 9 points, 3 credit unit. From another course, PHY 311 is a 2 unit course, score 68, which is B. he earned 8 points. Another course, D, 4 points, C, 6 points, D, a 1-unit course, 2 points. Then another course, a 3-unit course, score 69. Oh, why not 70? Just 1 point to be 70. Score B, 12 points. B is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. Assuming it's A, it will be what? 5 times 3, which is 15. So the total points he earned is what? 63. The total credit register is 19. Let's compute the results together. The total credit carry is 19. Out of the 19, no carryover. So he earned all of them. The total point earned 63, as you can see. Then the GPA, how do we compute it? GPA is what? TPE over what? TCC. So 63 over 19, 3.75. Let's look at his previous result. The candidate was on 3.76 before, and now is what? 3.75. So he dropped by 0.01, which is very small. So let's look at the cumulative. From the cumulative, we have that our CCC I showed us earlier is what? Previous CCE plus the current TCE give us 101. Then our CCE here to equal to the previous CCE plus TCE give us 99. Then the CPE is previous CPE, which is 308 plus TPE. So if you add 63 to 308, you have 371. So the CGPA is what? 371 over 101, which will give us 3.67. Is the candidate increasing or dropping? Let's look at it together. The candidate previously, he was on 3.76. His current result now is 3.75. The cumulative that is moving with now is what? 3.67. So from previous, he dropped again. From 3.76 is now what? 3.67. Are we seeing any semester that there is a little drop? It affects the cumulative as well. Let's make progress. Let's look at the second semester result. So, second semester, Mr. Boy register EME 308, 382, 2 unit score 55, which is C. Then the point N is 6. C is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. Then he register another, he got point 12. Register another course, score E in it, which is 2 points. Register another one, score E, 2 points. Another course, score B, 8 points. E, 2 points. Oh, F, he failed this one. Say 2 unit, 29. Remember our pass mark is 0 to 29 is F. So this 29 score F. No point is N. So this is a carryover for the candidate. So another course, score E, which is 3. Another course, E, remember E is 1 point. 1 times 3 is still 3. So another course called C, which is 3 point. Another course is called B, which is what? 6 points. So the total unit register is 22. The total unit register is 24, the total point N is 22 because he failed one course, which is a 2-credit unit. Then the total grade point is 69. Oh, this semester is really poor for Mr. Boy. No A is even registered, just 3B, then 1C, 2C, and no D, the rest, E and F. Oh, this semester is really poor for Mr. Boy. And I want to remind us, 300 level is the heart of a higher institution. It's at that level whether you increase or you decrease, as we can see from here. So the GPA of Mr. Boy, 2.04. Oh, he crashed. Then let's look at his previous. he was on 3.67 before, now 2.04. Let's look at the cumulative. The cumulative is CPE over CCE. So 402 divided by 125. So it's now on 3.36. Previously, it was on 3.67. Now it's on what? 3.36. Who knows the reason? Is because of what? Poor performance in second semester 300 level. Let's look at the course that he even carried. The number of the course 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow, he carried so much. So the more courses you carry, the more work you have to do. And if you don't do that, the result will be nothing to write home. So Mr. Boy crashed from what 3.67 to what 3.36, and the result is because of poor performance in second semester 300 level. So the lesson here is that for each semester you play, you joke, it has effect on what your cumulative. So each semester is a time to really work hard. Let's look at his 400 level because Mr. Boy is offering a 4 years course. So this is the last session he has in school, first semester 400 level. IMP 464 is a 2 unit. He scores 84A, 10 points. Yes, he has woken up. Another 60B, 8 points. 2 unit B again, 8 points. Good. D, oh, 6 points. Another course A, 15 points. Another course 12 points. Then another course A, 15 points. As we can see, A and B, they are the major grades here. Only one D. Let's look at how the result will look like. And also, don't forget him. Let's look at the course that he registered. The number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 against 11 in 300 level. So the more courses you carry, the more work you have to do. If not, it will not really be funny. So this semester, let's see. This semester, the GPA is 4.11. Wow. And he was what? On 3.36 because of the poor performance in second semester 300 level. Let's look at the cumulative. The cumulative here is 494 divided by 143. So the CGPA now is 3.45. So he was on 3.34. This semester he got 4.11. Then the cumulative now is 3.45. He increased small, increased by 0.11. That was what? The increment. Let's look at the last semester that Mr. Boy had in school. Remember, he had one carryover. He has written the carryover and he got C in it. I know somebody will ask, what is the effect of carryover? The effect is that it affects the computation of your GPA because it's divided by the total number of the unit. Another effect is that when others without carryover will be registering less courses. A student with carryover will be registering higher number of courses because of the carryover. So this is a 400 level course. He registered 60B, he earned 8 points. This another course B, 8 points, good one. Another course C, 6 points. Another course D, oh, 6 points. Then D again, 6 points. A 2 credit unit, he got A, 10 points. Then PHY 499 is a 4 unit. This is project. In some institution, project is 4 unit, while in others it is 6 unit. So he scored A, 74 in project, and A is what? 5 points. 5 times 4 is 20. So please, I advise project is something that one really need to work hard for because one must not have anything in project less than A because see, if you have A, it boosts your grade point. So project, Mr. Ben scored A, and that A earned him 20 points. Let's compute the result together and see. Mr. Boy registered 19 units. So this semester, then the GPA is 3.68. Previously, he was on 3.45. So by this, he has increased. Let's look at the effect on his cumulative. So his cumulative CGPA is now what? 3.48. So this is the last result for Mr. Boy in his in school. This is the last semester and this is his last result. Let's look at what Mr. Boy will be graduating with. What class of degree is this student graduating with? We have known the CGPA. This is the CGPA 3.48. So let's look at the class of degree for a candidate with 2.50 to 3.49. Is graduating with second class lower. But candidate, assuming this from 3.5 is what? Second class upper. So Mr. Boy missed second class upper by 0.01. 0.01 because, okay, 0.02 because he has 3.48. If you add 0.02 to 3.48, you'll be having 0.35. So Mr. Boy missed second class upper because narrowly, he missed it narrowly. Remember, he started with what? Second class upper, which is 3.56 or thereabout. So if you really want to know much about classes of degree awarded in tertiary institution, talk of first class, talk of second class upper, second class lower, and others, please watch my video titled Classes of Degree Awarded in Tertiary Institution. So thank you very much. We have looked at the practical application of how result is computed. As a candidate, as a student in tertiary institution, the moment you collect your result, don't just fold it. Don't just go to notice board and see your result. Please ensure you cross-check it for any error. Like I said, many things can lead to error. Please ensure you have idea about how your result is computed. Thank you very much for watching. Please do well to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more inspiring videos. Bye for now.